Greetings to all the aspirants present out there. This is Chandigarh Civil Services. Aspirants, we've already started one series, that is your Himachal Pradesh Administrative Means Examination, where we've already covered the certain topic, that is governance in Himachal Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh Public Service Guarantee Act. Along with this, we had covered your RTI Act. So, continuing that particular series, in this particular session, we will be taking your administrative reforms in Himachal Pradesh. But aspirants, before we dig into what exactly the administration is talking about in this particular series, let's say what exactly this administration term is emphasizing. As we're all aware that one of the very common adage which is given by your great scholar, that is, the administration consists of showing the good people as how to do the work of the superior people. So that means administration is just a journey from moving from a good people towards a superior people. So in this administration reform, let us see why this administration reform is needed. Yes, in this particular we can completely correlate with your good governance part. That is, it is to improve all the major component of the good governance. So that means why this administrative reforms is needed, that is to improve the good governance. And we have already had a discussion that is good governance consists of 8 component. That is your accountability, then transparency, responsiveness, effectiveness, efficiency, equability, and participation, consensus oriented, inclusiveness, and the rule of law. So that means administrative reforms plays a very pivotal role in order to strengthen the good governance component. So that means that's why we need our administrative reforms at the pan-India level also, and yes, at the state level also. Let us talk about the administrative reforms in the context of your Himachal Pradesh. So let's see what are the administrative reforms brought by your, specifically when we talk about your Himachal Pradesh government. So yes, first, that is your, they have already refurbished the personal administration, and these keep on updating with the time to time. Along with this, the manual office procedure has been replaced with the e-office. So that means it has been replaced with the e-procedure office procedure. Along with this, the government is completely focusing on the digitalization part, the knowledge management, and record management practices. So that means Himachal Pradesh government is also vigilant in performing the administrative reforms in the various departments. Along with this, state government has also made mandatory for all the departments must notify the services and their availability within the time. So that means it has also notified all the departments to come under the ambit of your various administrative reforms. Aspirant, why this administrative reforms the government is emphasizing is just to improve your public delivery mechanism, and yes, in order to improve the administration in a very robust manner. So these are playing a very crucial role. Let us see what are the important initiatives so far the Himachal Pradesh government has included. From time to time, they are bringing a lot of reforms. So let us talk about some reforms which will give an idea that the Himachal government is in continuity providing such administrative reforms. So first, that is your Mukhyamantri Seva Sankalp helpline, that is your 1100. We all know that this helpline is the one-stop shop solution for all the public grievances. Whether this grievances is about the registration or about the demanding a certain information, so this plays a very important role. And this particular Seva Sankalp helpline has been inaugurated on 16 September 2019 by CM, that is your Jairam Thakur. So that means Mukhyamantri Seva Sankalp helpline is nothing. It is to disseminate the information at the public platform, and yes, the gradation of the citizens' problem in a time manner. So that means this plays a very important role in order to strengthen the public delivery mechanism. Along with this, second, the most important administrative reform which is brought by your Himachal government is your DigiLocker. Yes, this plays a very important role when we talk about this. That is the Ministry of, it is the initiative of Ministry of Electronics and IT under the Digital India Corporation. So that means Himachal government has also introduced the DigiLocker. It's aimed at improving the digital empowerment of the citizens. We all know that Digital India is a pan-India scheme. So all the country, all the states, they are moving on the footsteps of the India. That is, they are also bringing the digitalization at the state level also. And yes, it is just to provide the access to the authentic digital document to the citizens. And yes, this all are whatever the important documents that will be safer with the digital document wallet. So that means they need not to carry all the authentic, all the information will be stored digitally. So this is again providing the various administrative services. Along with this, when we talk about the DigiLocker, it plays a very crucial role. That is, it benefits the citizens include important documents. They can carry it anytime and anywhere. And yes, whatever the documents is needed in order to seek a particular services, they can use these digital documents. That is fastest delivery of the services. So that means DigiLocker plays a very important role. Along with this, it's benefit not only to the citizens, but it also benefit the agencies also. What are the benefits? That is, it reduces the administrative overhead. There is a digital transformation. That is, the government is heading toward the digitalization, real-time verification, secure documents gateway, that is right to privacy is also there. So that means it is not only benefiting your citizens, but also your agencies also. So this is the step which is being taken by your Himachal government also. Along with this, the third important administrative reforms which is brought by your Himachal government, that is your My Government. It is one of the platform in order to connect with the government actively and facilitates their engagement. So My Government app, to this particular, we can get the information, or the government can directly connect with the citizens and vice versa. So that means this plays a very crucial role. Along with this, next important reforms which is brought by the Himachal government to this particular project, that is your e-district project. This plays a very important role. When we talk about the district, as we all know, the districts are the de facto front end of the government, where most of the government to the consumer, or G2C, that is your government to consumer interaction, take place. So that means district plays a very important role. So that means this particular district is the place where the government will provide the various services. So that means this e-district project will help in seamless services delivery to the citizens. And yes, various citizen facilitation centers are also framed under this particular project, that is at the various level, that is your district, tehsil, subdivision and your block level. This has been inaugurated. And yes, various services like your certificates, licenses, public distribution system, social welfare scheme, various complaints, RTI, information, then your about the government services, entitlement and assessment of the taxes, all can be done under this particular project, that is your e-district project. So that means this plays a very important role in order to provide the various services to the people. Next, most important, that is your Janmanch. When we talk about this particular platform, the CM, the Chief Minister budget speech in 2018, in which they promised that the government will provide the doorstep services to the people. So that means administration reform, all its reforming or roaming around the one particular concept, that is your providing the services. So Janmanch is the one platform which is providing the doorstep services to the people. Yes, it is providing a high level, high level grievances redressal mechanism is there. That means whatever the grievances that can be redresses within a stipulated time period. Along with this was not the first time that the government is bringing such reform. Earlier also, similar initiative like your files to filled and Sarkar Janta Ke Dwar Par Find, these are the already schemes which is just to provide the doorstep services to the people. Along with this, it also identify and resolve the grievances effectively, especially your underprivileged. So that means this particular project is bringing all the people around its ambit. So that means everyone will be covered under this particular concept. So that means all the services will be provided at the doorstep of each and everyone. That means right to equality, equity will be adhered in this particular concept. Along with this, the government schemes delivery with the integrity. And yes, all the services will be provided with the integrity. And yes, last one is your, it will reduce the footfall in the government offices and addressing the various grievances. So that means this is about your the administration reforms in the Himachal Pradesh government. And yes, related to this, next part will be uploaded in the upcoming videos. So this is about your administrative reforms in the Himachal Pradesh of the general studies, especially your Himachal Pradesh administrative examination plus allied services. So aspirants, stay tuned and connected. Thank you.